Okay, so a fair bit of off-screening later. Actually, wait. Crap, this isn't what I wanted to, This isn't where I wanted to go. Everything's still the same. As per usual, just summon army, spam Hound 4 by my feet. And I got a very, very good comment pointing out why the hell I don't, that it's weird that I don't use sacrifices apart from Judgment Day to get, totems. And, and the guy who commented this is absolutely right. I don't know why I didn't think to do that right from the beginning of the playthrough. Because, like he said, Dark Summoning is going to be removed in, by 1.2. So, something I should have done right from the start. I didn't even think about the Dark Summoning removal. Okay, come on, Seraphines. So first one here, Asmodan. This one, I think, could actually be a bit tricky, but not impossible if I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try find Asmo on this fucking map, wherever he is. Oh, he's over here someplace. Alright, well, I didn't realize he was over there. So I'm just going to, do a trick that I like doing with this, well, just in general, with this Uber. And summon all my shit again. Just make sure everything's at full health. Buffed with Hound 4. Okay. And I did not mean to summon more shit. Hey, guys, you wanna bend the shadows over here? Okay, good. Darkness falls. I fucking hate that curse. Although, at least here, I have other shit to take the fall for me. Oh, Masada curse, don't die. Alright, just as long as I'm not luring Asmodan over here, this should work. Now I gotta roll with 38% all resistances. Off screen when I was practicing this. So, I'm looking for 38% or higher, all resistances. Everything else is exactly the same, although I should work on taking, oh shit, I lost my totems. Where's sacrifices? Okay. Just so I can have more if I need them. Oh god, screen tear. And are there... Oh. Oh wait, they are hitting Asmo. Come on, hit Asmo with all you got. Okay, he's dead as shit. So... that one is by far not the most difficult thing I've ever seen, but, or most difficult Uber for a summoner. But, you know, it can be tricky. Yeah, it can be a little tricky, but it's by far not the hardest thing I've ever seen with the summoner. Certainly not as bad as Quavsin, or Cabraxis, who heals himself whenever he kills an enemy unit. That includes your own character, by the way. So anyway, Travancore. Now, if you've been observant in 1.1 character playthroughs, you should know which Uber's coming next. I'm gonna try to not have to resummon everything all the time. Sacred Unique Spatha. I found a lot of set items when finding, trying to farm, or not even farm, just trying to get a Hammer of the Tan Judges. And through all the set items I found, I have not found a single, Necro Summoner set item. Now guaranteed, on the next character, or the next, like, 2 characters after, something, I'm gonna find probably the entire Necro Summoner set. And that will not please me. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to do, like a dumb shit. I forgot to activate this. Graveyard. Now, if you've been watching my videos since the Melee Necro playthrough, I'm not going to explain this again. Basically, it's a buff that shoots out extremely high poison damage punishers at anything that moves near you. And it does a fuckload with plus skills. I mean, with one hard point, look how much damage that does. And I'm not even investing in minus enemy poison resistance, poison spell damage, etc. Because, well, just because that's not what this build is about. So, yeah, I don't need to heed your warning. I got an army by my side. Now, granted, the army can actually survive the fatal attacks of the creature of flame, but it still does very heavy damage to them. And one thing you can do, which I'm not going to do, is just let yourself get hit by those astral guardians there, and let Punisher, the graveyard punishers, do all the work. But as you can see there, I don't need to because the Lamia's slow target slowed them down so much. So let's see, 23 to all attributes. If it's more than plus 23, I'll keep this one instead. Plus 22, okay. And obviously I don't care about life or mana leech because this build doesn't focus on either of those. I'm not going to hit reveal map. And, oh, wrong. Back to Caldium. And I'm pretty sure you guys know which Uber I'm gonna do next. It's one that you guys have seen once, actually twice before, because I did it once with the Elemental Tree Warden and the Holy Melee Paladin. The Holy Melee Paladin especially can farm this place really easily now. And actually, I might even attempt Toraja in this playthrough. Just because of all the massive amounts of meat shields guarding the Edrium. Oh shit, that's not the right place. That is the Ashari Sanctum. Okay, so... Profane Cells, you know where I'm going from here. And before I actually go in there, Black Mass spam. Okay, Rathma Square. Now, this Uber is really fucking easy with this build, because though nothing you have will stop their respawning, with Black Mass you can just do this, and he's already dead. So yeah, that is a very, very easy to do. Actually, hold on. No, okay, I don't have an arcane crystal. Otherwise, I would attempt Toraja. Actually, what do you do? Fire splash on melee attack. Fire spell damage. I guess turn that into a catalyst. I don't know, or a signet. That might be a bad idea, but oh well. Actually, yeah, let's take a quick tour through Teganze. Slash another tour of the Torajan jungles. I was going to go to Act 4 and just do Act 4, but I think this is going to be a more interesting diversion because I did not plan for this. Also, it's something different, and it's not something I will do with every character. And my Punisher is still active. It's good. Or my Graveyard, I guess it would be. Oh god, don't kill me with your poison spells. I know they're really high damage, but I don't need to die to that right now. Now, pretty much all of my kill speed here is, I mean, this has already been established, but I'm saying it again. Pretty much all my kill speed here is through my totems. I went ahead and S-maxed. I went ahead and, wait, I know I explained that in the last segment. Never mind, I'm sorry. Ignore me, I forget what I did in this one and what I've done in previous other segments. I still have S-maxed totems, embalming, obviously. I mean, you never make a build where you don't S-max embalming. Like, it doesn't matter what Necro you build, you will always S-max embalming. Death's Ward for chance to avoid. And remainder of points goes in between flayers and rampaggers. Eventually, when I get enough plus skills, I'll probably have 0 points in flayers and rampagers. Because honestly, with a lot of minion stats, you do not need minion stats and crafts and such. You really don't need a ton of hard points into you don't really need a ton of hard points into your summon tree, especially with end game items like I mentioned for the Goeta plate. Goeta plate, various other items, perfect crafts. I already mentioned Hound 4. Well, we already know Hound 4 gives a ton of plus all items or plus all skills to item. Well, yeah, plus all skills. What am I talking about here? The point is, you don't need to invest hard points in your summon tree by end game. Like, very end game. As the Totem's aura adds far more kill speed than you ever would spend maxing your minions out. And I am going to pick up tier uniques along the way. Just in case I happen to find 5 of them while farming Teganze, so I can actually do Toraja. And as far as I'm aware, there are no elemental rune words or Capraxis Stone rune words that would actually benefit a summoner. Like, I would say in mid-game or end-game, but let's be honest. By this point, if you're farming for those, you are farming for end-game items. Oh god, don't kill me, Carpet of Spiders. Okay. Okay. Kill the crippling swarms. We don't need this. One idea you could do in endgame if you really wanted to, and this is kind of annoying to do this. One thing you could do is if you hit endgame and have all like your perfect items, summon your crap with Hound 4 like I've been doing, and then if you have Troll Skull, equip the Troll Skull, use Bloodlust, and do that if you wanted to as well. I mean, it's probably more annoying than it's worth, but it's an option you could do at least. And, okay, just making sure there's no other unique items. Now I'm going to have to get, I'm going to make some an Edrium E. I mean, you guys have seen me do that with the Holy Melee Paladin. I want that, I need to have that on left mouse button. Oh, I should probably move the totems closer before I lose them. Now, this might just be the best Teganze farmer in the game, at least if you're on a budget, because their attacks do hurt a lot, but their attacks don't penetrate. That's the key. They don't penetrate. So your minions can essentially just tank all their shit forever. And of course, both of these fuckers respawned as forest keepers. Gotta love that. So let's get rid of these bastards first before we proceed through the jungle. Alright. Tier 6. Is that good? Yes. Okay. I could pick up jewels for jewel crafting, but I'm not going to. The only absorb you have to worry about is the piddly little absorb from your totems. But it's so pithy, and your army does so much physical damage and crushing blow that it's completely negated here. So yeah, you can see how safe this is. Now, Reanimator Necros, which obviously they depend on reanimates and not so much summons, they're just as safe, but they're trickier to use. Especially now, since reanimate chances have been cut in half across the board. And, yeah. And I'm gonna bend the shadows. You do still have to watch for the balls, though. You see a colored ball float at you, run away. Yep. Okay, I was hoping that would be a different skull. This area is just enormous. And if you remember how bad the Toraja, doing Toraja was with the Holy Melee Paladin. Yeah. It's much worse if you're actually trying to find everything here. Now, I will say that it's not as bad if you know what you're doing. And also, at least Teganze is a good place for farming. But still. And also I lost a totem. Shit. Oh, yeah, that's Chamber of Blood over there. So yeah, I'm completely invulnerable to all their attacks. Luckily, there's seems to be no absorb poison modifier, or else the Rampagors might have to go. And I'm just looking around the map, seeing what all I could come into. I'm guessing this is Terul now. Yeah, actually, wait, I know it is, and then that leads to a portal that leads to Zorun's Inn. Sacred Shrine, don't care about that. I am not a cold caster. I'm not a druid or sorceress. Or a holy caster paladin. I'm gonna actually go the way of Toraja. And yeah, you get the idea. This you get the idea. This build can summoners have a huge advantage here just for being able to just for the fact that nothing is able to penetrate anything. And with the ability to just hide behind attacks or hide behind. Oh, that's right. I can't resurrect totems out of these guys, which is even more reason why I should have been using sacrifices for this right from day one. Now, I don't actually know offhand if the drop notifier notifies me of Great Runes or Cabraxis Stone ingredients. My guess is no, but it would be nice if it does, because yeah, I could definitely use some indicator to tell me, hey, this dropped. I do wish the Trojan key could just be found as an O skill or something. Like a 1 in a billion drop from these guys or something. I don't know. Or maybe if it was like I've mentioned this before, but like maybe cube it with a class charm. Like when you kill Lilith, maybe it could give one to max skill levels and that ability, maybe. Earth Essence. Okay, so it does tell me this. Very good. I'm very happy to hear that. So if it tells me of that, I assume it will also tell me of Great Runes of Faustinville or Toraja. Toraja obviously being where I'm headed towards now. And in case you couldn't tell or didn't know, embalming minion life, minion damage, etc. does not affect Edrium. For some reason, I think it used to in really, like, not even in XVI, but like really, really old versions of Median, like an Omega, for example. Now, I could be mistaken on this. I'm not going to say I am absolutely correct on this matter, but I have a feeling that it used to be that way. Okay, so... Alright. I gotta say, from now on, if I ever wanted to make... No matter what, if I wanted to do some unformed lands farming, or whatever we're calling it now, I would definitely go with a summoner build. Because with all these meat shields... I don't exactly have a hard time surviving here. They can even resurrect. I don't care. No, I'm still not a fan of the resurrection thing. Or at least not the frequency of it. I still kind of feel it just kind of killed. I still kind of feel like it's a waste of, it's just a waste of time. You kill stuff that reforms. And I think I have, what, 4 uniques now? 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. If I find one more, we can go. I can go into Toraja and attempt to do that Uber. Okay, which way do I go from here? Okay, keep going the way I was going, and then that leads to Toraja. And I don't think there's anything... Okay, there's nothing else. Yeah. Oh, and I just realized my graveyard has been offline, probably for like 2,000 years. And they're pretty slow moving, so by the time they actually, usually by the time they get to their target, my whole army will have them eviscerated, but against bosses and such, it would be nice to have around. Also, I'm recording this about midnight right now. That right there shows how much easier it is with a summoner than with other builds. Although Bozon could probably do this place pretty easily. Just spam warm shot at everything. Oh, so I don't think I've lost a single minion yet. Yo, guys, you wanna help me kill stuff? Wanna help me kill things? Thank you. And dead. Okay, and got him. Spam. Umberu Spirit. Alright, there we go. It's my 5th item. Okay. As long as I remember to cube the crystalline flame medallion instead of the class charm with this, I should be good. God. Yeah, still not a fan of the respawning, like I said. It would be nice if they could program it so that respawned enemies have a higher chance of dropping essences when they resurrect. I don't know how you'd make that work, but it would be nice if that could be implemented somehow. Oh god. Come on. Guys, come back and defend me, please. Okay, I don't need any more Tyranniques. I have enough from the old. I have enough. And dead. And yes, I do know now that I have lost my graveyard. And are you good? Are you good? Yes. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now to enter the cemetery. The cemetery gates. Okay. Resummon everything. Make sure they're all primed and ready. Alright. Now for the Edrium. If they can even get in. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They can do that. Aha! Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. Yeah. This is the excellency of summoners in Toraja. Now, no matter what kind of build no matter what character class you are, if you want to do good Toraja farming, I recommend having other summons with you. Because you can see I'm able to take care of this much, much easier than I ever did with the Holy Melee Paladin, simply because I have other things to tank for the Edrium. And I'm just going to summon some more. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a... Actually, no, wait a second. Yes, I do. I got Bend the Shadows. Although, unfortunately, shit like that can happen. And Black Mass thankfully affects the Edrium too, I think. They're getting the green aura, so I assume it affects them. Even though you can't target them for like unsummoning. My guess is to prevent, I think I've mentioned this before, but my guess is to prevent cheesing via Rathma's Chosen. Okay, come on. I've got to resummon everything. Okay, there we go. 5th. Oh, wait. I don't need to check this thoroughly, because, thank God, once again, thank God the drop notifier will tell me if a Great Rune drops. Alright, I have faith that it will. Oh God, oh God, oh God. No. None of that. Summon all Edrium. I should get rid of them all. I will not, though. I mean, I could at least now, if I wanted to, farm Toraja, I wouldn't be ruining my life like I did with the Holy Melee Paladin. Alright. Oh, okay. I thought for a minute I lost my, Howling Totems. I'm certainly not going to show off a bunch of, Triune or Toraja farming. You get the idea. Right? Like, I think you guys get the idea now. And here I definitely don't have to worry about, my summons crowding, Lilith, because she can just kill them off with Broadside or, Shower of Rocks. Yeah, it doesn't... Whoa. It doesn't matter how tanky of summons you get. Though, her Broadside will do a shitload of damage. Oh, Oakley Dokley. Oakley Dokley, come on. Can we get rid of Lilith? L-L-L-I-T-H. Okay. Yeah. And there you go. Crystalline Flame Medallion. Boom. There you go. One final respec here. And I gotta get my auto clicker out. Okay. So, do this to 614 or 15 or however high it goes. Okay. And actually, there we go. Max Death Fury Totem. This part is totally unnecessary. You can just end the video now if you want. Howling Totem. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I even want to bother with Bane, because I, like, never use it anymore. I don't know. Graveyard, Black Mass, every point into Death Ward for more chance to avoid, and also total character defense. S-Max Embalming, obviously. Now, weirdly enough, okay, I actually thought the totems gained plus life from embalming. Like, I didn't... I thought it benefited from embalming, too, but I guess not. I guess not. So I guess I'll put 10 in here, 10 in here, and I guess one more point here. I don't know what else to spend it on, because you see I maxed everything of value. Okay, so next time will be the Act 5 Ubers, and then will be, after that, I guess will be Bale, with a different build. I mean, same class, same character, but I'm not going to do that as a summoner. And then Bull Prince. So, look forward to that.